Good morning, Dallas. Uh, Good morning. Good morning. Hopefully, Diane will drop my link over, and Ernie's here real soon. And oh, my air conditioner just kicked on. I do believe. Her husband turned the heat on. Uh, how are you this morning, Dallas? Hey, Diane. Did you drop my link over at Ernie's? Yeah, Dallas. I got my 2 hours sleep, so I'm up for a little bit. Uh, I hate insomnia. But I guess that's what makes it good for YouTube. I mean, at least we've got each other. uh, oh yeah, I'll be up till probably around 6, 7. And I'll probably take a nap if I don't get busy. But I usually average 3 to 4 hours sleep a night. So sometimes that makes for a long day. Hey, Ted. Florida Claimer Ted. How are you? How are you? Oh, they're on their way, are they? Spirit in the sky. Hey, girl. Well, I say girl, but I don't know. I don't know. Ron Daryl. How are ya? How are ya? How are ya? Hey, Ernie. All right, now hang on here. Let me see how I can do this. Dun, 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 dun. Hang on. Guest. Body guest. Oh, crap. Mm. Hang on. Hang on. I'm trying to figure something out. Oh, Lord. Oh, great. Now I can't figure out how to drop a link on my phone. Dadgone it. Dadgone it. Dadgone it. Dadgone it. Hmm. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oops. I can't even type into my own chat. Oh. Yeah, Ernie, it's that way. Oh my gosh. Is Strong's in here too? There's Strong's. Hey, good. Hey. Oh. Ah. Thing of it is, I don't know if I can do it on my laptop because somebody, um, somebody accidentally uninstalled my mic. Let's see something here. Hmm. I'm gonna go see if I. Yeah, shame on Rick. Ernie, I'm telling you, you've created a monster, son. I've got um, several videos yet to drop, and it's like tonight we picked up some tickets yesterday when we were out, and he's like, hello, we got tickets to scratch. We got tickets to scratch. Oh Lord, I'll try. Can y'all still hear me? Please tell me you can still hear me. Okay, hang on here a second. I'm trying something. I'll hold my beer. I'm trying something. Sorry. Yes. Ernie, good man, good man. Just answer yes to anything, right? Mhm. Ernie's fingers stuck. Yes. Well, I guess it could be worse places it could be stuck, I guess. Oh, shoot, it's not even picking up this mic. It's funny though, because it'll pick up this mic, but when it picks up this mic, it shuts my camera off. Now, what's my headset connected to? Is Strong trying to sleep on us over there? Don't you? Thank you, Kenny, for sharing me out. I'm still trying to get something up and running here, guys. So just bear with me. Right. I was trying to set it up on my laptop to where I could bring everybody up. But I think my headset keeps connecting to my phone and not to my laptop. But you know what? There. We'll just have to work on this some other time. Get everybody up and running to where we can just get on here all together one day and kick ass. I mean, you know what I mean. I guess I'm just going to have to break down and spend the money and take my laptop back into the shop and say, yeah, I screwed it up. Yeah, I was trying to, all right, are we back? I was trying to install a exterior mic, on a little stand and all that good stuff. And somehow or another, I got everything all screwed up and ended up, I think, instead of deleting the exterior mic hookup, I unhooked the computer. Hey, Spirit, you won 50 on a car. Hey, I still get excited when I win $10, okay? Hey, Peter Dale, how's everything down under? Oh, I tell you. Well, this computer is not that old. It don't have a lot of storage in it either. And now that I'm taking a lot of pictures and videos, I want to try and keep a lot of the videos of the places I go and stuff. Zelda, hello, hello. Uh, yeah, I could Google it and see how to reinstall it, but it's actually got a warranty on it, so maybe I can take it in and go, "Look, um, yeah, this computer, I worked on it and worked on it, try to find how to reinstall it and all that stuff. And I was ready to throw it out the window one day. So I just like, okay, that's it. I quit. Nope, 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 ain't happening. So, yeah, I just got to have more storage because some of the videos and stuff that I take, I want to keep. And so I was working on a little jump, with little jump drives, and that worked in the beginning. Outdoor adventures with Ron. Yes, I do, Ron. I just got to break down and get one. I know they're not that expensive, but I just hate spending money on anything, you know, unless I win big on a ticket, then I'm like, okay. Let's see. When I had this headphones on, yeah, I like the mic and stuff in this one. Uh, right now it is 3:46 over here, Zelda. Where are you at? What time? No, it don't give me an error. It just says it can't find my mic. And so I tried this mic, and when I turn it on, it usually shuts my camera down. And then I tried this mic, and it won't pick it up. I mean, so 2:47 there in Texas, 5:47 p.m. Monday afternoon in Melbourne, Australia. Zelda's in Indonesia. Oh, wow. You guys are from our future. Wah, 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 wah. Oh, Manic Mechanic. Hi, honey. Oh, no. Well, I slept a couple hours. I ain't been, what'd you say, to bed yet. Ernie, did you fall asleep on me? Where'd you go? I usually get up in the mornings and, yeah, um, usually when I wake up in the mornings, my friend Ernie from Semi Scratching Ernie is on the road. And so we do a ride along with him in the mornings and, well, nights or whenever he's usually on the road. And so I thought I would be able to go. I was trying something different, trying to get us where we can all come up on panel. And it didn't work. 6:43. Ernie, it is not 6:43. Boy, are you sure you're awake? Yeah, that's if Peter could work that way, I'd split it with you if he'd had the winning lottery numbers, you know. But anyway, guys, I'm sorry it didn't work out the way I had planned on this all working out. Oh, oh, those are the lottery numbers. 6, 11, 12. All right, Ernie, you play those and we'll split it. How's that? Oh, it consumes our lives. Wow. It does get, I have to pace myself on it, especially now that I've always wanted to be a truck driver. When I was little, that's what I wanted to grow up to be. So now that I've got Ernie, when he's driving, I just love sitting along watching. I put it up on the big screen, and it's like I'm sitting in the front seat, you know, just watching him go down the road. And so I have to pace myself, or I'd stay on this thing all day long. Oh, wait. I really did stay on this thing all day long. Yesterday, I had, yesterday, I had one video that I had to do a voiceover on. Um, I had like a page and a half of history to put up on a little short that I had. And yeah, yeah. They did. Um, and then I still ended up editing 3 more videos. I think it was. I know I set up and I put out. I know I put out a short yesterday, and I don't remember if I dropped another video yesterday. But I've got one scheduled to drop Monday and one scheduled to drop Wednesday. And I've got another one now to edit to drop on Friday. So I'm trying to get everything to where I can drop one 3 times a week and then do like little odd ones on, you know, the other 2 days. I've seen that, but I haven't got to go watch the live they did, Ron. I seen where they had found another person, but I haven't got to go watch that. I forgot. Uh, some scratching live was on yesterday. That's what I realized about yesterday. Seems like everybody in the scratching community goes live on Sundays. You know, but I've been trying to get. All right, Ernie. I've been trying to get my numbers up because I'm so close to the 500. So I've been visiting a lot of different channels, and I was getting so close, and I got purged again. And so I'm back down to needing, I think it's 22 people. Yeah, Dallas, you'll agree with everybody goes live on Sundays, it seems like. Um, who is that? And I'm trying to think whether Gambler goes live on Saturdays. Yep, 23 people, yeah. Just went and subscribed to Ron's. Oh my gosh, we do the late nights over at Ron Darrell's. And sometimes, honey, I think a sailor would blush. I jumped over earlier, and it was something other about um horse foaming out the butt, and I'm like, all right, I walked into the wrong conversation that time. uh, then a manic mechanic. He is over in the UK, I do believe, and Ernie is from like the eastern coast because you never know where he's at. But that's what I like about my YouTube channel. It has um, such a variety of people. And then once you get to meeting and get to knowing everybody, they become like family. And so that's the way my eyes are watering. I'm sorry, guys. Um, Dallas just subbed to Ron. I'm telling you guys, you will laugh. Yes, UK. Yeah, my little outdoor adventures with Ron. He is um, in Kentucky, and then we have Ron Darrell Adventures is the one we usually do the late nights with, and then there's uh, a Bub. Did you see where Kevin was going to go live because they had found a human bone? Did you see that one? And so he had to go early for his live and wasn't on there very long. Um, and then the cops got back to him. I seen he did a live yesterday. And even though they thought it was a human bone, they actually had to bring in a bone specialist. And it turned out it was an elk femur. Yeah. I like that would freak me out, wouldn't it? Just like coming across that. But yeah, I got purged and I don't know. Well, I think I know why. Um, but so yeah, I'm back down to needing 21, 22, 23, something like that to get my 500. But I'll get there. And Lee's going to be in your hometown the next month. That's awesome. Really? There's ivory in the top two molars? Hmm. But I'd still be afraid to, because they're so picky on the ivory that if I were to kill an elk, which they did bring some into the state, believe it or not, um, and I kept those, if I kept those teeth for the ivory, I'd be afraid because they're so strict on ivory, you know. Get you some sleep, Ernie. What time we hitting the road again? Oh, goodness. that would be one job I think that would really screw up your sleep patterns. But so, what's everybody been into today, or yesterday, tonight, or if you're in my future, tomorrow? Uh, oh, really, Spirit? That would be so cool, I believe. Are you going to bed too, mechanic? We went this weekend, and because we got a YouTube channel coming down and spend some time with us this summer, we're getting the four-wheeler running and the side by side, getting everything up and getting it ready to run and the boat and stuff. So we had to order a prop for the boat motor. And so we got it ordered Saturday, went and got a new battery for the side by side and new battery for the four wheeler. And luckily, I guess, Walt Money, hello, hello. I guess it's fortunate that hubby dropped a wrench down in the side by side. So he's going to have to jack it up to get under it to get it. And so when he jacked it up, he hit one of the front tires, and it just went. So he's like, oh, crap. So him and a buddy had to take that tire off. And when they took the tire off, the, oh, you was telling Ernie good night. Yeah. When they took that tire off and took the bearings off, the bearings just went everywhere. It was just like disintegrated. And I'm like, man, we could have been back on the hill somewhere and that tire would have fell off. We'd have been in trouble. So they, had to order that part yesterday. And then I got to thinking last night, well, it's supposed to be in Thursday or Friday, um, which is no problem. I mean, we're not in that big of a hurry for it. But then I got to realizing the side by side is blocking my lawnmower in. So I can't mow grass until they get the side by side put back together. Uh, but yeah, we was trying to get all the mechanical stuff taken care of this weekend. And of course, you know how it is. When you start doing one thing, it leads to something else. Uh, Anyhow, we got the batteries and stuff put in. And so when Susan and Jim get down here, um, us girls can take like the four wheeler and they can take the side by side or vice versa. And if mom has one of theirs, I think all the batteries are dead in their four wheelers too. Um, we could just get, different four wheelers. But hey, I'm still trying to figure out a way to put a seat in the little bed of my side by side. I got one of the little T-Rex with a dump bucket. And I thought, man, if I could figure out a little seat to put in the back of there. And then let's see. Yesterday we'd also went while we were out last week and got 3 more hostas plants. They're kind of different than the ones we had out here before. So I went ahead and I got them put over into a pot. So I can get them kind of started, and then I'll get those put in the ground. And then I made my little redone my little what I call my little fairy garden. It's got some little succulents in it. And so I got some new plants to put in it and my little figures and stuff to put back in it. And so I got that done yesterday. It was just so nice after it quit raining. It was just so nice to crank around outside, you know? Is it just me? Is there anybody else loves to get? It's like in the springtime, everything is waking waking up, and everything seems fresh and renewed, and you just got to get out in it, you know? Got to be a part of it. Even if I do just sit out there and watch birds and I told Rick we got to get the side by side up and running because that's what we use to go back on the hill, back around the ridges and stuff, so that I can get some good footage, you know, that I had planned on getting for you guys. And, you know, and all that good stuff. So, all right. So, what are we going to talk about this morning? What's everybody been into? Surely somebody's got something new to talk about. Something exciting's happened. Tell me what's exciting has happened to you this weekend. Oh, yes, please, everybody, hit that like button. I know, Spirit. I had to quit doing the big gardens because it was just too much for me to handle. And after I had my heart attack and stuff, I just can't do it no more. And but hubby was talking about putting me some raised flower beds in so that I can put a few things in. But I've got some big pots out front, which I put my hostas in right now to get them to take root. I always like to take the plant out of the bucket they sell it in and let it take root in fresh dirt, and then I'll transplant it into the ground. Um, only one day off so you do the laundry. Oh, goodness. And so, but I can usually put um, like a tomato plant, maybe two, in those pots, and some, you know, green peppers or red peppers or something like that. But I want to be able to have something where I can put out some onions and, you know, some little things like that. Because I do miss my garden. I really do. Um, I'm thinking about I think I've got an old wheelbarrow out back that has a couple little pinholes in it. But I think what I'm going to do is get that, kind of line it and fill it up with some dirt so I can put me some onions in it. Um, that's what I did for my grandmother when she couldn't get out in the garden, and she wanted to garden. If nothing else, she wanted her lettuce and onions. So I took a wheelbarrow and I put dirt in it and everything, and put her lettuce and onions in it, and you can wheel it over to her on her carport. And she just thought that was the best thing in the world. She always said, if, you know, it could be done, Angie could do it, you know, because I always seemed a way to make mom all happy. But yeah, that's why, because when in the summertime, hubby works on the paving crew, so he's usually not home till late in the evenings. Um, so he weren't really around except for the 2 days Well, last time it was just he had one day off. And so by the time he would get the weed eating and all that stuff done, he didn't have much time to raise a garden. So, uh, oh my God, strawberries went crazy. I would love, love, love to have a big old bed of strawberries, but I'd have to put some kind of netting over them and stuff to keep. Ron Darrell, you've got in four-wheeler tires. Now, how do you get lettuce and onions in a four-wheeler tire? I guess you could cut them in half, couldn't you? I seen. Now, my uncle had like those blue barrels that had the lids on them and stuff, and he cut those in half and made planters out of those. But I've never seen anybody make planters out of a tire. I guess you could just lay it down and like we used to do flowers, put it around flowers. Yeah, that would work. But I think I got rid of my old tires. I could even paint them and make them pretty. Yep, yep. I could do that. I could do that. Now y'all got me thinking, that's bad. Just keep the birds and the critters out. Yeah. The last time I had strawberries out, I would go out and there'd be a big old strawberry on it. I'd pick it, roll it over, and there'd be a chunk taken out of it. And I am like, what is eating? And it's like, you just take a chunk out of this one, chunk out of that one, chunk out of that one. And I'm like, what in the world? And I found a turtle in my strawberry patch. He just going through taking a bite out of each one. He never would finish one. He just take a bite out of each one. Ron Darrow, get you some sleep, honey. Yeah, I never thought of that. I could get some old tires. Hubby could probably even bring me some of the big truck tires from work that they might throw out. Yeah, it was a turtle in my strawberry patch. And he was just going through taking a chunk out of each one of my strawberries. And I had cherry trees that had those big sweet cherries on them. And it's like I'd sit out there, I'd go out every day and I'd be checking them cherries. They're almost ripe. They're almost ripe. And I would have to uh, race to beat the birds for them because I mean I could go out in the morning. I'd go out to work and it's close to my driveway, and it's like now I'm going to have to get these this evening because they should be ready this evening. And I come home from work, and next thing I knew, the birds had already gotten to the cherries. A rabbit family. Sorry. Oh goodness. But hubby did put out some. He put out a blueberry. Yeah, a blueberry bush. I'm half tempted to just do away with a lot of my flowers, especially the ones down in my flower bed around the flagpole, um, and put in more like a berry type of thing. It's a family, Ron. They live under my shed. You can pull those. Oh, Ron. I like I, I like that I can fool the birds, but I don't know how to fool the rabbits. If you put a ceramic dog in your flower bed, would that keep the rabbits away? We had a show you how much I'm on the road, right? We had a bird out back that would literally make a nest on my tire of my car. Okay. You could sit there and see him build a nest. And we go out, tear it down, and build it back. Tear it down, and build it back. So I just got me a string laid up there. They're like, nope, there's a snake up there. And so, it's crazy. It's a little bungee cord about that long. and, and so that's how I would keep the birds out of. I used to put hanging flowers out on my front porch, and the birds would get in the baskets and make a nest and kill out my flowers. So I would put a little piece of the bungee cords in my flower pots um, to keep the birds away from my flower pots. But then I realized in the summertime, that morning sun coming in on them flowers would just roast them. So it was real hard for me to it was hard to even keep a fern out there. I just kind of quit. She would like to eat some rabbit. I looked at the door. There was one about 30 feet from the house. Oh, Ron, I don't think I can now. Some animals I could probably eat, but I don't know if I can't do a rabbit, and I can't do squirrel. Papa runt me on the squirrel when I was little because he always would soak them in salt water. He would skin them and soak them in salt water. So it was nothing to go in and open the refrigerator and there'd be a big bowl with a naked rat in it, a naked squirrel or two in them. And I always called him a naked rat. And so I just got that picture in my head of that naked rat just floating around in the water. And when I was little, it was funny because I'd go, "Oh, Papa, there's a naked rat in your refrigerator," and he would laugh so hard. And even later on in life, he would say, Angie, go in and get me something to drink or something out of the refrigerator. And the only time he ever did that, I knew he was up to something. And of course, I'd go in and there'd be a naked rat in the refrigerator. So I had to like make a big scene. Oh, gross! There's a naked rat. Let's see. I've never had squirrel, so I couldn't tell you. And frog legs, nope, can't do frog legs. There's just something about it. There's just too much work for such. I mean, I don't understand. I don't even like chicken wings. on a bone like that because it's so much work for such little meat, you know. So I don't know. If I got to work that hard to get full on a meal, I don't eat. But now deer meat, I'll take deer meat any day of the week. You know, usually there's a bunch of guys around here that used to be. They liked to hunt, but they didn't like the deer meat, and so they would kill the deer, check it in, and everything. Then they'd bring us the deer. But nowadays, you know, rattlesnake is good, but way too much work. See, that's what I don't understand. I've heard people about talking about eating snake, but don't they have bones and stuff in it? Uh, yeah, you got to eat a lot to get full. That's why I don't even like uh, fresh fish because if it's not deboned right, then you get all them little bones in there. So I just don't, you know. Now I will go fishing all day long, but I usually do a catch and release because I want a lot of bone and little bits of meat. Yep. See, that to me, that's just not. I mean, face it, okay? You go into a restaurant and you order frog legs. You're going to pay a decent price for it, correct? Because why? Because it's an exotic food, right? Get y'all a little closer. Um, because it's frog legs, and you're paying this money for a lot of bone and a little bitty meat. Uh, so I can't see going out and spending that much money on frog legs, and I definitely ain't going to go out and catch them and cook them myself. Anything that drags his belly on the ground. Uh, Frog legs are only good fresh. I just, I don't think I could do frog legs. Sorry. No, no, no. So, I just can't seem to get comfortable. My knees are killing me. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, Diane. I just didn't say it. There ain't no way I'd cook him, watch him jumping around in a pan. Nope, nope, nope. See, I used to around here, they would go frog gigging and they'd go out and get a bunch of frogs, for frog legs and stuff. Um, but like Diane said, they say that when you go to cooking the legs, even though they're detached from the body, the legs just are still kicking around. All right, Diane. Hope all goes well with your doctor's appointment. I've heard a lot of people, yeah, they twitch, and that's a good way to put it. They twitch, and just to see that, you know, even though if you think about it, when you fry bacon, you see it moving around in the pan. If it's frying just right, how it'll bubble but just to see a frog leg twitch like that, you know, I don't know. I think I can handle that. Oh goodness. Guys, it's almost 4:30 in the morning. My hubby will be getting up pretty soon. I just haven't looked to see what time it was. I've been on here for almost an hour. Uh, I'm glad to see I'm not the only one that's got insomnia. I seen Grandma cooking one time. We were cooking some frog legs, I should say. Now, I just remembered this. And if they did, they twitched. And because I remember her teasing about trying to jump out of the pan. And I'd be like, oh, gross, naked rats. And then frogs trying to jump out of a pan. You're cooking right now? Oh, hamburger veggie soup. Now, see, I'm not much into soups. I don't know why. Now, I can do a stew or a chili or something thick like that, but actually, an actual soup, I just can't seem to get into a soup. It's like it's not really feeling for me. I don't know why. Maybe it's all in my crazy little mind because it is a crazy little mind. And turn my little fan on over here. Ooh, turn that down there. Oh, if you saw that, you'd never. That's why I don't eat frog legs. It's something about the muscle in them, and that muscle starts getting heated up. The first little bit, it would start to twitch. But yeah, wonderful joys of the country life, I guess. But I get, back when grandma and grandpa and stuff was growing up, you ate what you could, you know? Yeah, the nerves in them. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's not like it is today when my son is the world's worst. When I cook, oh, Manic, you're killing me. Bacon. Bacon is my downfall. I could fry a whole pack of bacon and eat on it all day long. Then again, that's why I'm on blood pressure medicine, maybe, you think? And cholesterol medicine and heart medicine. No. And now, yay, according to the doc, I'll be on diabetes medicine. Oh, goodness. But yeah, back in Grandma and Grandpa's days, I guess you pretty much ate what you had to or what you could. Face it, people, it's probably getting that way pretty soon. I have reconsidered getting chickens. I always said I didn't want chickens, For one, if I had a chickens, it'd have to be in a coop because I can't stand free range chickens because there's chicken crap everywhere. And I was always afraid in a coop, a snake getting in there, and I'd open the hatch to go get an egg, and there'd be a snake in there. We'd be fighting for the same egg. Oh my gosh. Spirit, that would be scary. Oh, wow. Oh, I've never heard of that. Oh, I'm, I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss for words. Wow. But yeah, even hubby was talking here recently again about getting chickens. Uh, they didn't used to embalm people. That would be terrible. I mean, it's bad enough that they passed away, but to see them back like that, no, 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 no. But I've always wondered, how did they keep snakes out of a chicken coop? You know, and that's what I told hubby here recently. I wonder how they could. But then again, I'm not here in the wintertime. So what good is it to have chickens if there's nobody here to take care of in the wintertime? Because hubby works all the time. I ain't going to ask him to take care of, well, I take one dog with me, so but he still has another dog here. Take care of a dog and chicken, you know. Yeah, Spirit, that would just freak me out. I'm sorry. I'm with you. I just, I wouldn't know how to react to that one. Especially being a kid. That would be like, wow. I can't believe it. I'm at a loss for words. There's usually not a topic I have found that I can't talk about. But this one just, yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got me on this one. Uh, who could catch the most chickens? Yeah. Well, see, Mama and Papa used to have a bunch of chickens when I was growing up, but they had this one rooster. Oh my God, that thing was so mean. And Papa would always tell us it'd give us a quarter if we could catch it. But it was so mean, it would chase us. Even if we weren't trying to catch it, it would chase us. And we would have to that I remember getting jumping up in the bed of the truck so many different times, trying to get away from it and everything. And of course, we were always stupid enough to say, "Okay, Papa, you're gonna pay us. We'll go catch that thing." But just as soon as we'd step in that backyard, I mean, that thing was it was always there to fight. My mom even told us stories about, that rooster. But it's so funny. It's like, yeah, I could raise chickens and use the eggs, but I don't think I could. I don't see me being able to slaughter the chickens. You know, and I even thought about raising cattle, maybe one or two head of cattle to where I could butcher them and have some meat. But I don't know. I get too attached to my animals, you know, and so I don't think I could do that one either. uh, so, well, guys, I have been on here for an hour, and I'm sorry it didn't work out the way I had hoped it would. I will figure this out. I will get this figured out to where I can have more people up on panel. And but I'm going to jump off here. Uh, me too. The only animal I can kill is a fish or a mouse in the house. Oh yeah, yeah. If there's an animal comes in my house uninvited, then can you drop a link? Yes, you can drop a link. Well, wait a minute. What's the link for, Ron? I don't trust you sometimes. No, I'm kidding. What kind of link you got there, bub? Yeah, I watch some of these homesteading channels, and they've got such nice, pretty gardens and all this stuff. And I'm thinking, I'd do good to. Um, his name is Rescue. Okay, is that the channel name? Because I thought I'd made you a mod. Huh. Hmm. He does live stream prepping mostly. Okay. Okay, the link is there. I'm sorry. Just on my thing, it doesn't show up like it normally would. So, but anyway, guys, I am going to jump off of here. I've got to make a potty run myself. And like I said, hubby will be getting up here pretty soon. So, uh, yeah, Ron, drop your channel link and start making more content. Hello. Um, Ron, you can even do drive streams or even videos of just, you don't even have to do a live drive, you know. So, yeah, I'm going to jump off of here, take the puppies out to potty too, and get ready for the hubby to get up and send him off to work. All that good stuff. Be a good wife, right? Be a good wife. Then I'll be going to bed. So, but anyway, guys, I'm glad you all joined me, and I will catch you all again. And because I'm going to start trying to start doing more of these pop up lives like this, so we can all just keep in touch. So, all right, guys, I love you, and I will see you all later. Bye.